Yeah.
Hey, what's up, NDCube here, and for today's video, so I have really been ignoring this whole, reviewing thing for a while, since I've been wanting to review games for quite a while now, and, you know what, I guess since Smash Bros. Is over, this could possibly be a start. But anyways, welcome back to another of Attacking Reviews, where today I'm going to be reviewing the latest entry to the Mario Party franchise, Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch. Now, the game came out at least a few weeks ago, almost an entire month since its release, and for a few hours since I bought this, I really enjoyed the game a lot, especially when with the mini games, the boards, and especially the fun RNG and all. And from what I've seen from the reviews, and since you're seeing a review right now, this is by far one of the best Mario Party games we have gotten for a while now, and this is such a refreshing thing to really get off from for the past few years, since NDCube has been making pretty mediocre and sometimes bad Mario Party installments. I'm looking at 10 and the top 100 right now, but we're just gonna ignore that for a bit. So, Mario Party Superstars, is this the party game that you all want to buy at some point, and is it truly worth buying this game? So, that's why in this entire video, I'm just gonna be talking about the positives on this, and especially talking about its flaws and all, because it cannot be a review without talking about its flaws, and I really, in the very end, I'm going to be explaining on either whether you should buy it or not, and there's a lot of things. But Mario Party Superstars, is it a really good Mario Party? Well, let's just start things off with the whole, I guess you could say, the overall perspective of the game. So the first thing we have to talk about is the hub world. The hub world itself has brought back the Mushroom Village from the very first Mario Party game for the Nintendo 64. And I cannot believe they remastered Mushroom Village. I didn't really expect that to really happen. I thought it'd just be a new hub world. Then again, Mario Party Superstars would mostly just be some sort of a remastered and a beginning of celebration for the past 20 years, or you can say 30 years, who knows, but Mario Party Superstars starts off with the hub world and the title screens itself. They brought back the original title screens from Mario Party 1 as well. Whenever you started off, you always see a character on their respective stages. For Superstars though, since we've gotten at least 5 boards, they all react in the most funniest way possible. That is already a good start. For the characters though, now from what I've seen, and I think for all you to see right now, Mario Party Superstars has surprisingly gotten 10 characters. The last game, Super Mario Party, has over 20 characters, exactly 24 now, including characters like Goomba, Bowser, Bowser Jr., and some characters that we never really expect to be playable, like Monty Mole or Pom Pom. But 10 characters in Mario Party Superstars, to some, it may seem like a missed opportunity to give a lot of interesting characters and all. But in my opinion, I don't really care for the character count. All that matters to me is what the content really has. And as for some content, we got ourselves the returning stages from the first 3 Mario Party games. Sadly, only one of them comes from Mario Party 3, but at least all of them are fan favorites. Yoshi's Tropical Island, which I forgot to mention, is also being ranked by how difficult it is, being the first, with Yoshi's Tropical Island being ranked by 1-star difficulty. Spaceland from Mario Party 2, which is a really big fan favorite next to Western Land, ranking by the 2nd difficulty. Peach's Birthday Cake is a huge loop around an entire giant cake, and it comes from Mario Party 1, but it also is ranked by 3 stars. Woody Woods, like I mentioned before, is the only Mario Party 3 board they have ever made in this entire installment, and but this also is ranked by 4-star difficulty, and I did like how they updated the visuals. And another fan favorite from Mario Party 2, Horrorland, with featuring King Boo in the background, and especially the updated versions, and also you can also dance in that piano in the background. These are all the boards that all appears in Superstars, and I have to say, they really did a good job on remaking these entire designs, especially Yoshi's Tropical Island and Horrorland, and they also remixed the themes as well. In the game though, whenever you go to the options, you can choose whether you want to choose the original soundtrack stage for either Yoshi's Tropical Island, Spaceland and all, or you can go with the modernized version. It can go either way, your choice whatsoever. And for the mini games though, oh my goodness, 100 different mini games. Mario Party the Top 100 did manage to try to do that, and yes, sure, Mario Party Superstars didn't really do the same exact thing, but most of them to be exact, is really huge fan favorites. One of them being Book Squirm, Mushroom Mix-Up, like what else? Oh yeah, Bumper Balls, and one of the best 2v2 minigames out there, Dungeon Duos. This is by far one of the best selections of Mario Party games we ever gotten. Paths of Perils as well. Wow, that's by far one of my most favorite minigames, Trace Race, and there's like over 100 minigames at this point. And if you guys really want to count the coin and dual minigames and the puzzle ones, then yeah, it can really be exactly a 100. 100 minigames is really not that bad whatsoever. But to many's disappointment, Mario Party 8, which you can say is one of the best Mario Party games out there, only has got them 2 minigames. And yes, there is a reason why, since the game itself doesn't really support that much motion controls. Then again, Super Mario Party also supports motion controls. I don't see the appeal why, but I'll talk to that in like maybe a few minutes and all. But what about the gameplay itself? The gameplay, though, is really what you expect. Mario Party is now back to what it used to be. And yes, Super Mario Party did try to do that, but unlike those, without the partners, and especially the 1 through 6 dice blocks, this you can play as a traditional Mario Party, with the 1 to 10 blocks finally coming back. I cannot believe it is now returning after being absent since Mario Party 9. I'm confused why they did that change, and I get why Nintendo and NDCube were trying to do something new, but it just kind of makes the game a little slower, where Mario Party, yes, it can be slow at times, but it can also be very fun and fast-paced whenever there's, really funny moments and all. And I do really like the boards as well. You can choose different paths, obviously, and they're all strategic this time, so you don't really have to stretch yourself out unless you want to, because unlike the boards from Mario Party, like from Super Mario Party, all of them are just straightforward. While as these boards, like Spaceland and Horrorland, all of them consist of strategic paths where you have to easily go through, whatever the star is. And we also gotten the Koopa Bangs returning, since Koopa isn't sadly not a playable character anymore, especially Boo. And the Boo spaces are I guess you can say, I wouldn't even really call them Boo spaces. I would just say they're kind of like, you just go pass by a Boo, and whenever you want to steal a star, if you have 50 coins, or just steal the stars for free. They all brought back the elements of the very first Mario Party. I like that as well. And also, Chance Time is back. That's right, Chance Time is back once again for, the umpteenth time. The one space that most everyone hates, just like what Mario Party used to be. And since we're talking about minigames at the moment, and especially everything else, you can also play something known as mountain minigames. You can choose free play, obviously, but it's also a sort of mode. Now, I can't recall what it was, but it involves some sort of a minecart thing, where it features 1v3s, 2v2s, and different sorts of minigames. And if you want to play solo, then you can just play either free play or some puzzle minigames, if you like, some puzzles as well. And I really want to mention this right now, but the achievements are pretty difficult if you're gonna play Mario Party a lot in this entire thing, especially when you go online. And you know what, speaking of online, now I haven't tested online yet since I've been busy with things, but from what I've seen, online is currently really not that bad. Like, I mean, unlike Super Mario Party, where it didn't have online until earlier this year, Mario Party Superstars has gotten online straight away, meaning you can just go there anytime, and plus, going online is basically one of your achievements, because there's like, oh, I don't know, over 60 of them at that point. It's pretty impossible if you're going to have to, play a lot of Mario Party playthroughs. And since I'm talking about achievements, the achievements is also one of the requires if you're gonna play any sort of board. There are at least 6 different kinds. I did mention online, but you can also, play mini games, use the boards, and the puzzle achievements. That's right, puzzle achievements exist in this game. I don't know why, but hey, it's Mario Party. You can't let the frustration out unless you're really frustrated, or whatever I'm gonna say. I know that didn't really make sense, but achievements is by far one of the important things, and if you're asking me what do you really get out of the achievements, well, it's just kind of nothing. That's just about it. It's more like, well, since these are achievements, if you really get all achievements, then you basically completed it and nothing really else happens and all. Yeah, that's kind of already an issue, but yeah, Mario Party Superstars is a pretty cool and amazing game so far. But this isn't really a review video without talking about its flaws. So yeah, if you guys don't really like any sort of these flaws, then I highly suggest you just skip this entire part and all. But with that, let's just kind of get started with some flaws I have to mention. First off is the boards. Now, yes, 5 boards is pretty low for it. Super Mario Party has 4 boards and all of them feel straightforward. Well, this one, yes, 5 boards and they're all from the original Mario Party, but it's still an odd thing for this to be very low. Since Mario Party 3 only has 1 board, it is surprising to not get, I don't know, Bloober Beach, sorry about that. Or, I don't know, Luigi's Engine Room, like Wario's Battle Canyon. And yes, more Mario Party 3 like boards, and especially Western Land, which is everyone's biggest favorite. So 5 boards is kind of an odd thing to go out with, and like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the fans really did not like the character roster size. Since there's only 10 characters, it just seems odd for, coming from the 24 characters from the last installment. And one thing I have to mention is that I've been seeing theories going online about the beginning. Whenever you start the game, you get this small little cutscene, and when you also see the characters shown off in the front. And one of the spaces you see, DK is like all the way in the back, leaving at least 2 more spaces for, potentially playable characters. I have to let you know that obviously Bowser is not a character anymore since he's now digressed into his own Bowser space again. Then we also got Bowser Jr., who is part of the item minigame, Shy Guy as part of the item house, which is pretty disappointing. Koopa being not only the Koopa, he's not just only part of Koopa Bank, but he's also one of the, you can say, the referees and all, along with Toad and Toadette. Sorry for those Toad fans and all. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. But the only 2 characters that isn't really in the game at some point was Diddy Kong and Dry Bones. Those are the 2 characters I've seen talked about a lot. Diddy Kong is nowhere to be seen since, I guess it makes sense, but Dry Bones surprisingly wasn't part of Horrorland, even though Dry Bones is basically like a horror-like character for the Mario series. So it just seems possible, to see Mario and Dry Bones, Diddy Kong and Dry Bones coming into Superstars and all. And another thing, like I said, is the boards, is that, 5 stages and 10 boards seems really odd enough. And now that I think about it, the minigames, all the minigames are fun, especially, well, most of them really. But Mario Party 9 through 10, even though to some they look like disappointments, in my opinion, they deserve at least some love that doesn't really involve motion controls. And also with Mario Party 8, many were disappointed that it was only 2 minigames, and they're both 2v2s, and it's really confusing why they don't get that much love. Mario Party 8 only all consists of motion controls, and Super Mario Party did that. How come Mario Party Superstars didn't? I guess it has something to do with the fact that they needed some time to give out more minigames, and, you know, I don't really know about that, and also the shop as well. I forgot to mention that in Mushroom Village, there is also the shop once again, though you can only just buy music, encyclopedias, which is like bios and all, and also the stickers. And I forgot to mention that entire part throughout this entire thing, since stickers are one of the main things, though they are very forgetful in my opinion. So overall, I have to say that Mario Party Superstars is this the game that you're really wanting to buy? Now, in terms if you want to buy a good Mario Party game or just a party game in general, Superstars could be a fun one for you. I mean, Superstars has brought back the elements of what Mario Party used to be, and it's super refreshing to finally play a good Mario Party game. Though there are some flaws but like I mentioned before, there are some flaws to really talk about, and I also forgot to mention this, that the RNG is really too nice. And I get it, RNG is supposed to be part of Mario Party, but there's a lot of lucky spaces on all 5 boards that you can possibly see someone getting a star right before you, and also the items as well. I don't know why I keep forgetting about this. The items prices is pretty great, and especially the stars. Stars are now 20 coins now instead of 10 coins. That is good enough by me, because who doesn't want to buy coins for just 10? Who doesn't want to buy a star for just 10 coins? That's a little too cheap. And the golden pipe is now back to the 25 is now brought up from the 10 coins to the 25 coins. That is a good thing, since it is pretty OP. I don't know how I forgot to mention I don't know how I did not mention all that. So I have to say, Super Mario Party Superstars is a game that I highly recommend you can buy. There are some flaws though, and it is really close to being an amazing game, but it is overall a good one. It is a refreshing thing to play a good Mario Party game once and for all, and it seems that NDCube is slowly learning from their mistakes. After the last installment, which was somewhat of a false advertising, and especially the top 100, and which in my opinion is a pretty bad one. I have to say, Mario Party Superstars is just the top 100, but on literal, I guess you can say, mushrooms and all. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, these are all my thoughts and opinions, and this is a review video. You're gonna expect some hate around this entire thing. I still love Mario Party, and Superstars seems like a fresh, good start to finally, you know, get a good Mario Party game for once. Maybe until the next installment, who knows. But I want to know all your opinions down below of what you guys think about Mario Party Superstars. I've been wanting to make a review on this for a while now since it released, and I keep forgetting about it because life keeps getting in the way. But I want to know all your opinions down below, and so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, follow my Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.